What's up, crew? Welcome to episode 77 of my DLC. My name is John Connie, aka Big Man Syndrome, and I hope that my audio is working because I don't have them. I have this plugged in, which should just be charging. Let's actually get my mic. I don't know where that mic is. I thought I saw it. Anyways, going live really quickly tonight. Like I said on Thursday's video or Friday, my plan is now to go live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as that allows me or helps me with time over the weekend. It's really, really hard for me on Saturdays and Sundays to spend a good amount of time, which most edits take me about an hour. Most edits take me about 3 hours, and on Saturday and Sunday, there's not really that 3 hour gap where I can just come into the man cave and get a video done. So going live on Friday makes sure that I don't have anything to edit on Saturday. Same thing Saturday to Sunday. And then Sunday live is to make up for the fact that I didn't record anything yesterday to post today. Right after this, I'm going to sit down and do the Motivational Monday, which I don't know if I 100% know what the topic's going to be, but we'll figure it out when we get there. So decided to go live really quick. Probably not going to be on for too long, depending on if anybody joins. Had somebody peek in. I don't know who that was or if they're still watching. But go live, kind of finishing up a little bit of work before I go back inside and hit the sack. Go to sleep, as they say. Working on some Instagram posts for Maddox Method and writing some copy, making the graphics themselves. So we'll see if anyone joins live. Maybe I'll kind of watching Deadpool. I don't know if that would end up being a copyright issue. Maybe I could try to find my mic too. Like, where did I put that thing? Oh, hiding behind my hat over there. So we'll see if that changes the audio, if at all. Of course, my movie stopped working, so I guess we're not doing that. Let's turn on some music. Go to my YouTube folder, the music and the art list, because I own the rights to use it. That overly used popular commercial song. I'm going to plan out my live sessions a little bit better also. Like, my original plan was to do a recovery session and then finish up with behind the scenes of setting up the studio for the Motivational Monday video. But scheduling sort of got weird with like I'm on Madison duty watching the monitor here, so that, you know, if she moves, I gotta run in and help her, which literally right after I showed, she moved a little bit. And Sarah's sort of doing some things that doesn't allow her to help with Madison. So I'm on mad duty, so I didn't want to get too deep into arranging stuff over there and have to like cancel the live session, which that doesn't make sense because if I have to run in there, I have to cancel this anyways. But any hoot. And then I'll try to think of better topics. One of my ideas though is to have Sarah come into the garage with me, especially when it starts getting a little warmer, because it is freezing in here usually, and we might start doing some family style podcasty type video. We'll set up 2 mics, sit down, talk about a topic. Like today I thought of the topic of screen time and our thoughts on it, because we might be a little bit more unorthodox when it comes to that topic. Like, neither of us are hardcore no or hardcore like who cares. We're right in the middle where we both sort of feel that some screen time is fine. It just depends on what it is and how long it is. And looks like someone joined. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. What's going on? Oh, they left. It's not. Is this not an interesting enough live stream? Am I not doing anything fun enough? This is literally just a hangout. It's just a chat. It's kind of like there's a Twitch section for that specifically. So anyways, I'm going to write some copy here. I created a post. I'll show you the post. So it's all about priorities. Just, I guess we could kind of talk through some of these things. That's kind of interesting. I kind of wish I could show you my screen 100% then. So now I'm just writing some copy to make it super easy for the person who posts for Maddox Method. I'm simply just making the graphics and videos and copy, make it quick and easy. But first, I said, did you set resolutions? Line break. It is important to set goals, but even more important to understand the difference between wanting a change and making the change. This starts with setting those priorities straight. If you want to get fit, place nutrition and training high on the list of priorities. I think that sounds pretty good. Otherwise, you lose sight of the goal, and it may, I'm going to use the word fizzle. It's such a funny word. Fizzle in time. Because it is true, when you resolutions, I've tried setting resolutions, and every single year they end up just sort of disappearing, because a resolution or a goal simply is just like a thought. It's something that you want to do, but doesn't typically turn into anything. Someone just joined. Is my audio okay? Actually, there's an easy way for me to test that. I can just go here, click on live. Sounds like my audio is not working. I literally just muted myself. Possibly. Are we good now? Was it good before? Oh, it was fine with the microphone on it. Huh. What's up? We got 2 people watching. What's going on? Say something in the chat, friends. Say something. Working on some Maddox Method posts and copy. Talking about resolutions. Did you set any resolutions? Are you trying to change anything? I don't have any resolutions or goals. I prefer to try to set priorities, which is what we're talking about in this post. And that's simply placing nutrition or fitness or mental practice above other things. Now, of course, priorities, like my priorities in life right now, are my family. I will stop everything to do or help with whatever's going on in family. My business, which is the channel, and Big Man Media, working on client videos, working on videos that will help me elevate my service and potentially grab more eyeballs. And then right after that is fitness. Now, that's where there might be room for adjustment, because I have gained a little bit of weight and I'm kind of fluctuating between 280 and 290. And I want to get down to 250. And the only way that I'm going to be able to do that is if I put nutrition and fitness as a priority. And I kind of did make that adjustment with these live sessions. That technically does place those 2 things above the business, and that is this channel. Because instead of recording on Saturday and editing on Sunday, I'm now going live on Saturday, which makes it so I don't have to edit on Sunday, and then waiting until whenever I can to go live on Sunday, and allowing myself to go. I went to Trader Joe's, which took an hour to 2 hours, put those groceries away. I had to go to a second grocery store because I get a specific eggs from Clover Organic, and then bacon. Their bacon is the best. I haven't found any bacon that matches Zanato's, as well as organic berries, and then I prepared chili, meatloaf, and baked chicken. Chopped a bunch of vegetables, cooked dinner. And basically my entire day was focused on making sure that the week is ready to go for nutrition. So technically I did make the shift a little bit. And then really to finish that off, I have to obviously execute this week. I need to wake up in the morning, have my black coffee, and fast like I want to. I want to get into a keto state. Make my breakfast at 2 p.m. Don't be lazy. Sometimes I skip it because I get into such a groove with work or with other things that are happening that I just sort of go the lazy route and go grab something, which typically isn't keto. So this actually turned into a lot more than I was expecting. I kind of like it. I might have to like cut out the whole entire front section of it though. But yeah, so it seems like I'm sort of on that path. Now the next part is, so right now if I had to say what the adjustment is, family, nutrition, business, fitness. Because I did not work out today. I didn't even do recovery work, which is not good. I didn't plan to work out, but I should do recovery work because I'm sitting a lot and I haven't lifted heavy in a while. And the 2 different complexes I've done definitely took a toll on my aging body, which I'm not that old. I'm 31 in March. So I need to make that final adjustment. What's up, David Gora? Have you checked out the Mark's daily Apple post on fluid ketosis? I have not. I will definitely look at that. What's up, Kim? I didn't see your comment. I must have been looking away. Said the Mark's Daily Apple. The Mark's Daily Apple. Hey, David. Do you like this? Whoa, that looks so awesome. Do you like this machine? It's nice, huh? It's nice. Mark's Daily... Ooh. That looks like the... what's the Primal Kitchen logo? That's kind of funny. I'll definitely check that out. What is the Keto Reset? Happy Holidays message from Mark. Did he just start this channel 2 months ago? How to make collagen coffee. Oh, dang. Subscribed. Done. Do burpees while you talk fitness and business all in one. I do have makeup burpees. I will do those. I'll do those tonight, but they won't be on the live session. I'll do them for Motivational Monday. Modi Mun. Tomorrow, I think I'm just gonna, I can't talk about what I talked about today because I talked about it in this video. I have an idea of like the alternative of what I want to discuss for Motivational Monday, but I'm actually kind of happy with what just happened in this video. Went live and talked about resolutions and stuff, and my resolutions or my priorities. It takes a long time for people to join live, which is interesting. I remember that when I was streaming the mobile app, Contest of Champions, for a little while. It's like, we first start out, you got to give that 20-minute buffer, and then people start to join, and then it starts to get recommended. People start to see the notifications, and then you start to see people join. So I'm going to give this another 10 or so minutes, and we'll see what happens. If you got any more questions, let me know. But right now I'm just working on some Maddox method stuff. I guess I could like show. I wonder what my screen would look like if I flipped this around. If I put it right here and went boop. It's not terrible. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. That way I can kind of see comments if they come in, I guess. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. But let's get another song on here. This screen though is huge. So happy about it. All right, so how do I want to finish this? Starts with setting those priorities straight. If you want to get fit, place nutrition and training high on the list of priorities. Otherwise, you will lose sight of the goal, and it may fizzle in time. Let's move this over. That's too loud now. This is a boring live stream. I'm going back to this. I don't think that was a good look. Probably close this out pretty soon, but what the heck? Why does my font keep changing? That's weird. Oh, okay, there we go. Gotta run, but I might need your help on a project in 2 weeks. I shoot you a message. Sounds good, David. Sounds good. Always down to talk about a project. Got several on the horizon. Pretty excited because I'm broke. All right. Start by... What started you in videography? How did you get good? How did I get good? I got good by practicing. Just like anything, if you're doing like fitness, or CrossFit's a great example because there's so many different aspects to it, weightlifting, gymnastics, and such. And the only way you can be proficient in each type of training method is to work on those movements. So same thing for videography. If you don't flex each individual muscle, because actually what's interesting about videography is most people think it's just video, right? It's just point a camera and edit something afterwards, but there's so many different things that you can do. Like my video, when I opened the box for this chair, there was special effects, there was some sound design, there's some planning beforehand. I did some storyboarding, which I think I have like in here somewhere. And the only way to get good at all those different things is to practice them, put them into use, or scripting. Typically I don't script my videos because I don't want to sound too robotic, but it helps cleanse my mind before jumping behind the camera and saying nonsense. I ramble so much, so if I script it, it's better. Let's go further back. How did I get started with videography? I think it all started with my friend he owned a camera, and I'd always loved acting. I was in several plays in middle school, and I tried out for commercials. Didn't get the gig because it cost money to get the coaching and then get the referrals, so we didn't go that route. But the only reason why I stopped doing acting is because of football. But I still messed around with my friends who, he had a camera. He was always doing random little projects, and I would be in front of the camera. And then I always had the interest of documenting things. I had a flip, which I still have somewhere, I think. Is it in this bag? Show and tell time right now. This is interesting. So this is this is like second camera from back in the day. It still has like cassettes in it. It's not charged. But there's one of the cameras. So this was my second. My first one was a Sharp. It was like the big screen with like the rotating side. I don't know when I got this. I think I might have gotten this like freshman year of college. What's up, Dylan? Yeah, that's I actually have some old footage of myself on this tape, and I have the charger, and it works, which is why I bought this guy. It's like a HDMI composite converter, so you might see some old footage pop up one of these days. But got this guy too. This is the Flip. So I bought this at one point, or got it for Christmas, and recorded some football stuff. That's like way deep in the YouTube channel. You could see like random footage of like the Alabama, Wisconsin games, just the field walk and stuff like that. And I used to like just putting stuff together. I liked little tiny edits here and there. And forget when it like actually started to take real interest. But I know when I started CrossFit, I started documenting my workouts more. I grabbed a GoPro, I would just place it down, record my workout, and those videos weren't anything special, but it was enough to show that I had that interest, I had a skill, or I was developing a skill. So my first opportunity came from Rock Tape. Well, actually, did it? Yes. My first opportunity came from Rock Tape. A friend of mine that I worked there, and the CEO saw that, and they had this project for the Open, recording the taping instruction videos. And they just threw me a bone. They're like, looks like you kind of know what you're doing, or at least are interested in figuring out what to do. Record those 5, and then from there, sort of realized like, this is kind of fun. I like that. So I reached out to a couple different prospective clients. I tried vlogging out at one point, and I wish I had stuck to it, because if I had done it from then, we'd be a much bigger crew right now. But it's fine, we'll get there. We are on our way. And then, like I said, from then on, it was just practicing. I'm the type of person that when I start something or try something, I go deep and hard into it. I don't do a ton of research, which is probably one of my flaws. I'd be a ton better at this if I spent more time sharpening my axe, which is actually one of the Maddox Method posts. It's hilarious. That whole Lincoln quote is, give me 8 hours to cut down a tree, I'll spend 6 or 4 hours sharpening my axe. I think it's 6 hours and 4. Essentially saying preparation should be higher than execution. And if I prepared more, my videos would be just top notch. Like some of the videos I watch on YouTube, I'm like, damn, I wish I could like do that, and I could, just I don't give myself enough time. Anyways, tangent, rant. But I do tend to focus really, really hard on, like, I tinker. Like on Premiere, I learned it really fast because I was like, I'd mess around with this button, mess around with that. I see someone do something and I try to figure out how they did that in my own work. Back with the taping videos, all they were doing was point and shoot, edit, add, a quick little bumper front and back. I was like, we could do better than that. Let's film an intro. Let's add some graphics. And I downloaded After Effects, and I actually made, like, their tape company, a kinesiology tape, which goes on like the shoulder and stuff like that for those of you who are not in the fitness world. And so I made a graphic that was the tape. I made the biohazard one, and I made it slide in and peel out and stuff like that. So doing stuff that was just like unnecessary, but flexed those muscles that I needed to develop a good, videography background. That was a long rant. What was the driving force that drove you to entrepreneurship, affiliate marketing, influencer? The need to make money, right? That's part of it. And then it's just like, my motivation is creation. The entrepreneurship part is a byproduct, I think, to the fact that I love creating. Like, if you came up to me one day and you said, I want to make something. I want to make, like Dylan, perfect example. If you wanted to design a new watch or design a different wallet that is similar to the one that you're already making, but has some features that might be different from the rest of the market, I would be 100% down to do that, because I would want to see from concept to creation all the way through. That's just the type of person that I am. For video, it's the same thing. It's just there's an unlimited amount of creation that can happen with video. So that's what drives me to create, and then the byproduct of having a business, because that is a service that I can provide to others, is video editing, shooting, and all that. Affiliate marketing or influencer is, again, I have a skill that allows me to create cool videos, and if a company that I enjoy using or have a product from enjoys my videos enough to allow me to, get some product, review it, or use it in my vlogs, then by all means, that's how it's going to go down. Like, I just love creating. At the end of the day, that's what I want to do every single day of my life, is create. Sometimes it's my downfall too, because like I said, I will do before I learn. Or I've actually said it before, I prioritize my own work sometimes over client work, which definitely has placed a burden on my financials. But like, there's a lot of businesses I'd love to create. I just don't have the capital as an entrepreneur. So that's why I'm trying so hard to get the skill that I do have, which is video, up as hard as possible, so that at some point, if I have some capital, I can invest in the other potential businesses that I want to do. Tuesday morning, I'm off to CES in Vegas. Got hooked up with a media pass. Dude, that's dope. That's awesome. I would love to do that as well. Having 2 kids kind of slows you down on that part. I definitely want to do some traveling and some events this year, but it's hard to do that when you've got a 3-month-old and a 2.5-year-old. But I will be going places. I have some plans. I will be in Vegas in February, end of February, for a client. So that's going to be fun. It's a big one. That's a big one, folks. So, I was planning to work here, but ended up talking a lot, and we're going on 30 minutes here. So, Gonna probably close this up pretty soon. Got another person joining. What is up, crew? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna have a camera soon. I need to grab a new HDMI converter. There's one called the Cam Link. It's only 130 bucks. I gotta wait for a couple gigs to line up before I purchase any more things, because this and a couple other things kind of put me in a hole. But the reason why I'm streaming on my phone is simply because I don't have a webcam. I don't want to stream on my Mac, although I have been using that so that if I do a game, my computer is not bogged down by streaming and gaming. But at some point, I'd like to be able to hook this bad boy up, HDMI to USB, and then use this for my webcam. Problem is, I currently only have, where's that thing? I have a Thunderbolt to HDMI, and this thing is not supported on Mac, which is hilarious because Thunderbolt is Mac. There are converters though. I should probably just order a Thunderbolt to USB-C, because I do have one of those ports on the new machine. But that's complicated. Anyways, because I don't like the fact that you can only see me if I'm trying to work. If I could show you my screen while I'm working and talking, that'd be nice. But for now, we keep it simple. I'm going to close this out because it looks like we're kind of static. And I got to finish this workup and then head back in. I still need to record Motivational Monday for tomorrow morning. So that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, join the crew. If you're not new, tap and go that like button. Leave a comment. Share this video. Those are the things that help grow the crew. And until tomorrow, I'll see you later, crew. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da-da-da, da.